I say,
Yeah.
let's get started with some Good Friday cocktails.
Let's do that.
Right?
Let's do that, absolutely.
Okay.
Tam, I'm going to have you make the first one.
Oh, okay.
The first drink we are making tonight,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
it's somewhat cheeky. It's a little cheeky.
Okay.
It is Easter coming up.
Yes.
And what happened on Easter? Why do we celebrate Easter?
It's the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ.
It's a zombie, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so basically we celebrate
In
a
the best
zombie.
possible version
he
ever.
he was dead for 3 days.
Yeah.
He came back from a rock.
Yeah.
He was a revived corpse.
Okay.
He
so
was.
Where you getting that?
He was revived corpse.
was?
So we are going to be making a cocktail called the Corpse Reviver
Love it.
number 2.
I was going to ask you which number.
This is a big request. You know how last time we were together, we made the big drinks that are requested.
Yeah.
This was probably number 5.
Okay.
It was number 5, number 6.
It's not surprising, really,
Yeah.
to be honest. It does help when you had a little night out.
Yeah.
And it does bring you back to life.
It certainly does.
I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
It does. But there are some discrepancies about, because there is the Corpse Reviver family.
Family, yes.
There are obviously 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
I think there's up to 7 at this point.
Is it really?
Recognized, yeah.
They're the ones with the gin. They're the ones with the brandy. They're
Yep.
the ones with the finettes. They're the ones
Applejack.
with the Applejack.
Yep.
All that stuff. Trader Vic's got involved.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Sneaking his way in there.
Tricksy Trader Vic.
Snuck his way in there back in the day. Is this the Savoy Harry Craddock version, or was that Corpse Reviver original number 1?
I think he did both of the original Corpse Revivers.
So it's still Savoy.
But if you walk into a bar nowadays
Yeah.
and you order a Corpse Reviver,
Yeah.
you're going to get this one, even though this is number
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. Very simple cocktail to make
Yeah.
because it's all equal portions. We love when suddenly out of the heavens, the clouds open up and we are bestowed upon us a cocktail that is equal portions.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
It
and
is.
this is one of them. So I'm going to have you make it. We are going to be stirring this one. So get that going. I know you have your special situation there. Equal parts on everything.
Yeah.
So you can make it as big or as small as you want.
Yes.
But I recommend maybe 3/4 of an ounce for all of them.
Okay.
But it's up to you. We're gonna start over here with some Lillet.
Of course.
Yeah. Kona Lillet is what it used to be called. It's no longer Kona Lillet. It is it's a fortified wine that is flavored with or infused with some cinchona.
Okay, because this isn't the Blanc situation. Is
This
it?
is actually yes. This is a
turn it like
Rouge
that.
Blanc mix. This is not technically we sort of married 2 Lillets, so don't worry too much about the color. This is for a different show. But so this is. Do you know where else cinchona? You know where else we use a lot of cinchona bark is?
You've done this before.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah, tonic water.
Oh, okay.
Because we get
that's
quinine
right.
out of it.
That's right.
Yeah.
The blind stuff.
Yeah, the blind stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
the stuff that will make you go blind. That's exactly right. So please don't drink too much real tonic water. You will go blind.
Yes.
So we have that. That's going to be sort of it's going to lengthen the drink a little bit.
Yeah.
We also have some of this guy.
Of course.
This is our friend gin.
Yep.
Yeah. A flavored vodka more than anything else.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
I know a lot of gin heads get very upset. But it's a flavored vodka, flavored with juniper.
Okay.
Next thing we're going to be putting in here is going to be some Cointreau.
All right.
Cointreau it's an orange liqueur.
Yep.
Similar to triple sec. A little bit more robust than triple sec, just a touch more like. Well, first of all, it's more expensive than most triple secs, but
it's a little bit more the original. You can taste the price.
The price is
You can
certainly
taste the price.
in there, yeah.
Yes.
So, sometimes Cointreau is worth it, sometimes Cointreau is not worth it, but in this case, it does call for Cointreau, so.
And this one, I think. Yes.
And we have it,
Right?
Yeah. Dean stole an extra bottle
Yeah,
this
I
week,
was
so
gonna say,
we're good to go.
Still got some.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Bing! Next thing we need, Tam, is one of these.
Okay.
Lemon. 3/4 of an ounce of some lemon juice.
Do we have a knife somewhere?
We have a knife right there.
Okay, there we go. You always say cut the I say noggin, you
Yes.
say nubbin?
Nubbins. Cut the nubbins off. The nubbins are, of course, the outside, the
nipple.
Yeah, the nips. The nips and...
The nips of the lemons.
Yeah, the nips of the lemons. That's what we're cutting. Get those right off of there.
Okay.
2 reasons, of course. 1, so that it fits into the squeezer.
Do I need to measure this, you think?
I would say yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is a... Normally, I would say no, just sort of, free ball this, but not today.
Oh, it's not as juicy as I thought.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Thank goodness we measured it. We could have had a non-juicy lemon.
Big lemon, no juice.
Yeah.
Fraud.
It's a fraud.
It's a fraud lemon.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Baby. Okay.
Right.
So we got that in there. We're going to put that off to the side for a second.
Yes.
As we prep our glass. One thing that's, I think it's the most oft forgot thing in this is going to be the absinthe rinse. I feel like people just, I don't know, not everybody just had, do you have absinthe at your house?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And if you're going to go buy absinthe, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah, and I wouldn't just to rinse the glass.
Right.
I mean, I get it that it does add a little bit of something.
Yeah.
But if you're already hungover.
Right.
And you got some lemon and some gin and some Cointreau at home, you're going to be like, ooh, I need some absinthe.
Yeah.
No, you just want to get back to life.
It would ruin my day if I was to make a corpse reviver without it even hungover, but I am not the normal.
Not the general public.
Right. I am not the general public. Yes, that is true. So we are going to be putting in a little bit of absinthe here. We have this guy. This is Mephisto Absinthe Classique. We don't need a lot. A few drops, and then we're gonna sort of rim that out. So take those, just a few drops of it.
Is this gonna pour it at 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, I mean it's a liquid.
Well, I know, but
it'll come out of there pretty quick. Yeah, that's good. That's plenty. You want to make sure that every part of that glass has a little bit of absinthe in it. Okay. Right.
Do a little twisteroo.
Oh yeah, twisteroo.
Little one of these guys. Look at that.
Tamee, you're like a pro. Can you get it all the way to the rim? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, you're danger zone.
For the camera. Greg, can you get this? Are you getting it? Are you getting it?
Greg is a super professional guy. You know, if we lit that on fire, it'd be a lot of fun. Okay, so we have this in here. Next, I'm gonna just take a little bit of ice.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw it out.
No. We're gonna put just a little bit of ice in here. Let that absinthe sort of get in there. Make the glass cold.
Yeah.
Just sort of pull one of these. So now we have absinthe and water going through, and we're gonna let that sit whilst we get the rest of this going. Now, I may have just used the, there we go. I may have just used the only ice cube that'll fit in here. Let's see if this will go. Oh, not even close. All right, let's just crack an ice cube. We have had Dean here all week making beautiful ice cubes, like really sexy ice cubes, but they are just a touch too big for this. I'm not counting that as a ding.
Paul says, what? No atomizer for the absinthe.
I know, no atomizer.
I'm sorry.
Let's be very fair.
We're not fancy enough.
Well,
clearly.
To be very honest, we're not fancy enough for Paul because Paul has all that stuff. Paul watches the show all the time. He's one of my very favorite people. I'm sure one of our very favorite people. Yeah. Paul puts up cocktail photos. Every single time he puts them up, he has like a new edible flower. So like this is a guy that is like so deep into cocktailing that he has either an edible flower tree or he has an edible flower budget. And I think that is spectacular. So
I would say both.
Probably. Yeah, Paul is my ideal watcher.
Yes.
He may not be the audience that we're always going to get, but yes, Paul is. So Paul absolutely has an atomizer. He is correct. If you can atomize or like
another step when you're hungover.
Yeah, that's true.
To atomize the absinthe.
Yeah.
Joe's Place is in the house. Love the live stream show. Hi, Tamee. Well, hello, Joe. Hello, right back at you.
I'm here
and
too,
by the
Joe.
way, did you know that Harry Craddock actually said, take like a prescription, take one of these before 11 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm thinking, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Harry knew what he was doing.
He knew.
Wrote the book.
I'm stunned it was just one.
Yeah.
I would have thought. On Corpse Reviver number 2, he said 1. Corpse Reviver number 1, he said 4.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Which is fun. Yeah.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
This one was just 1, but before 11 a.m. though. That's also very important.
That's very important. Yeah, it's not a daytime drink. Or sorry, it's not a nighttime drink. No. It's a morning drink. Yeah. You can see real quick here that the absinthe has started to turn milky. Yeah. Because that's the water. So we're just going to give this one more rinse now that it's nice and cold. We can see that it's sort of sticking to this. Do you know what this is? What these little drops? What effect this is called, Tamee?
Condensation.
It is called the Marangione effect.
wow.
Yes. Okay, so we've thrown out all the absinthe. It's all gone. It is just a lovely smell now.
Okay. All right. Let's put this bad boy in here.
Let's do it.
And be revived. I mean, it's very spot on.
It is.
Really.
Yeah,
If we're honest. With no disrespect.
None.
Yeah.
I was telling the guys, I was either going to do the Corpse Reviver on
Yeah.
Easter, or I was going to do the Rusty Nail, and I thought maybe the
know.
Rusty Nail might have been a step just a touch too much.
I was looking up jokes.
Yeah, well,
We would have been cancelled
yeah,
so quick.
yeah.
I wouldn't
No.
have even finished the joke.
We're doing so well right now on all of our YouTube stuff, and
We
to
are.
get canceled for a
Yeah.
very old joke.
Yeah,
would have
for a
been.
Jesus joke,
Yeah,
wouldn't have been good. But
have been great.
there are plenty out there.
yeah, there are plenty.
But
Uh-oh.
I also thought, not
That sounded like you were walking
not
into
tonight.
one. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, we have this. I'm just gonna give us a little twist on this. There we go. Throw that on
What I'm always
here.
surprised about is that the Corpse Reviver had to be named with numbers. Why weren't they just new cocktails with new names? Why,
You know-
why is everyone doing well, this is, you know what, this is a Corpse Reviver number 3, and it has completely different
Yeah.
ingredients. It makes no sense.
I think it's sort of like how Hollywood continues to put out like sequels to things,
Yeah.
because you already know.
Like franchises.
Yeah, like
of-
franchises. Like you
okay.
already know the Corpse Reviver, so like
Yeah.
if you're in the Corpse Reviver cinematic universe,
Yeah.
then you'll probably like the other Corpse Revivers.
So it's
like
it's the Marvel of cocktails.
it's very much the Corpse Reviver is very much the Marvel of cocktails.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
So that is that. That is a Corpse Reviver number 2 for
mean,
this.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Happy Good Friday.
Cocktail Lulu says, first time on that garnish equals nice. I struggled
it is. Look at me,
I struggled
beautiful.
with that garnish
Look at
the
that.
other night so
you did?
long. I think I tried it 4 times
Really?
on my show. YouTube.com/CushTender. Yeah.
I mean, lightning in a bottle right now.
Nailed it.
Once.
Stuck the landing.
I mean, what's to say about this? Apart
Mm-hmm.
from,
Doug, yeah, where's he seen the garnish before? Yeah. I just had to get it right on
love
one
it.
try this time.
it is.
Thank you.
Round of applause, everyone, please, in the chat, everywhere
you.
in the universe. Just also would like to give a quick shout out to everyone that's tuned in on Instagram, on Facebook, and on
yeah.
TikTok. As well as Twitch. If you do want to join in our chat, of course, hop on over to YouTube. That's youtube.com/mixcocktailhour.
That's right.
Join us in the chat and
Yeah.
tell us where you're hopping in from and come and say hi. I mean, winner every time.
Thank you.
Brings you back to life
Yeah.
and gets you like started for the evening all over again.
Absolutely.
All over again.
Hello to the art of time lapse and more.
Yes, and also Eventures of Spirits
Wow.
is in the house, and we have Grant. Grant is here as well.
Wet Friday, he calls this. So
Wet Friday.
not
yes.
a great name, but he's
Is it Wet Friday?
trying to get one of my days,
Yeah.
to be called Wet something.
No.
Yeah, it's Rum Monday, Tiki
No.
Tuesday, Lost and Found Wednesday, but he wants it to be Wet Monday, Tuesday,
no,
and Wednesday.
No, that's no.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Back to the,
Yeah,
the drawing board.
Yes.
Words like wet don't need to be wet and moist.
Get him out of here.
They're erased. All right, drink number 2
Okay.
for Easter, for Good Friday. What are we doing?
Drink number 2, I've completely forgotten to bring out of the freezer, so if you will just talk to the people real quick, and I'll be right back.
Of course. All right. Grant actually says he does respond to the Wet Friday situation. I call my house Wet Friday. I don't even know what that means.
You've never been to his house, then?
I have
It is.
no idea.
It is absolutely Wet Friday in that house every day.
Okay.
It's a lot.
The Art and Time Lapse and More says, yep, remember when I said something about the burnt cocktail? Think I said something involving a 1949 Curtis. That makes me want to delve into the comments from our videos. Which,
Dean deals with the comments. I just
All
want to
right.
out loud say that it is not
is
me
true.
or Tammy that deals with the comments. Dean deals with the comments. So if he has offended you or owes you money,
yes,
all right,
That
that's
guy.
Dean. Okay, that's not us.
that's not us.
Okay, I just want to be very...
Don't go
I don't
after
know
us.
who thinks that you and I are answering these
Yes.
comments. We're not touching the comments.
I think quite a few people do think we
Yeah.
are answering them.
Yeah.
Saddened to say, I comment myself on
Yeah.
my own account on anything, and I think you do as well.
I do.
Mixed Cocktail Hour is pretty much D.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're ever offended, not us.
Yeah.
We are Switzerland.
That's right. Yes, we are Switzerland in this
We're
thing.
Switzerland in this.
Yeah, ding, ding,
Yes.
ding, ding.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding.
Dean is
Okay.
out there.
Right.
Okay.
What are we doing here? Drink number two.
Sgroppino.
Sgroppino?
You ever had a Sgroppino?
Oh, Sgroppino for a Venezia.
Venezia.
A Venezia.
This is a, I don't...
You know what that means?
Sgroppino.
Yeah.
I think it means champagne and sorbet cocktail.
Absolutely not.
What does it mean, Sgroppino?
They scramble. It's a scramble.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I know about this cocktail is it
Yeah.
actually predates a cocktail by many, many years.
Oh.
1600s we're talking about.
What?
Venice.
Yes.
This was somebody that was working in a kitchen, an anonymous person working in a kitchen that took a bunch of stuff, sort of threw them together, sort of like the Caesar salad.
Yeah.
You know, the Caesar salad was created in Los Angeles by a guy named Caesar.
Yeah.
Everyone
Everyone thinks it's the.
It has nothing to do with that
Yeah.
guy. Basically, this kitchen worker throwing a bunch of stuff into it just to see what was going on.
Leftover stuff.
Leftover stuff,
Yeah.
and that's what we have. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be making a Sgroppino.
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 Love
Sgroppino. Let's begin over here. Now, this one you can't make. TikTok going crazy. We can't.
TikTok's gone nuts.
We can't make this and then just drink it immediately. There's a little bit of refrigeration afterwards.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you what we're going to do.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you taste one.
All
so
right.
we're going to start over here. We're going to grab some of this. This is sorbet.
yeah?
Yeah. Right. A little lemon.
Sorbet.
Little lemon sorbet.
Do you know what that was initially made for?
You know, I don't.
For fancy people
Yeah.
that had like a 10-course meal that needed a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
And that's a palate cleanser.
It.
So if you do have that at home, not that everyone has lemon sorbet at home, but this is one of those things that you get in between your courses.
Yeah.
Some people sniff some coffee.
Right.
You don't want to sniff some coffee in a fancy restaurant. You get a little bowl of lemon sorbet. If you want to cleanse
love
that
it.
old palate.
Yeah,
to
it's
get ready for the next course.
extra nice. Limoncello, of course. You can, if you don't want to use limoncello, you can use just regular old vodka. And this is just going to add a little bit more lemon to it.
Yeah. It's basically what it is. It's just vodka
Yeah.
with infused peels and
Yes.
whatever from the lemon to get all the oleo saccharum
That's right.
out of the...
Look at you.
Just
You can
look-
nail that. Boom.
Please.
Yeah.
I could host my own show.
Yeah. So basically it's a neutral grain spirit that is
Yeah.
infused with lemon and sugars and whatnot. It's tough to tell exactly how much you want to put in. So if you see this much, it's going to be completely up to you.
Okay.
How much you put in there. I'm sure that people have their amounts, but I'm
It's
just going
kind
to
of
put.
strongish. I mean, it still is a lemon liqueur. It's
Yeah,
not
for
like
sure.
just a thinned down
Right.
lemony vodka.
No,
You know what I mean?
26%. So it'll still put you down.
yeah.
So we have this in here. Next thing we want is going to be this is cava, so this is Spanish, but if you want to find either some champagne or better,
Corbel.
some prosecco.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to keep it in the...
Want to keep it in the Italian family, yeah.
then-
Oh yeah, Tamee, get it, pop it.
Well, no, because I'm going to do it wrong. and you're
Tamee,
gonna
I
hate
say
it.
go for it.
I'm not going to do the lame...
No, Greg. So you guys can't hear it, but Greg just said, "Please let Tamee pop it." There's one of two reasons: either he thinks that you're going to make a fun noise, or he hates that I pop it so silently. That's also both of them. Yeah. Now I just want.
I'm gonna hold it so it
wanna
doesn't fly off.
I do want to say that's been sitting in our supply closet for about 6 months, not refrigerated, not on its side. So
What does that mean? The whole bottle can explode?
we're about
Am
to
I
find
still
out.
gonna be...
We're about to
What?
find out, Tamee. Go for it.
Oh, it might go viral, and then I have a scarred face
Yeah.
and body for the rest of my life.
Yeah, nice and easy.
The anticipation.
Yeah, I mean, my God. Let that puppy fly, says Cocktail Lulu. Oh! Hey!
Happy New Year!
We've done it.
See, you can do a middle thing.
You can do a middle
That's
thing.
a middle thing
Yeah.
where everyone's satisfied.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
No, I like to displease everybody.
Yeah,
I like
because-
to pop
That's
the
a great
champagne
noise.
as quietly as it can get.
That's a great noise.
Yeah.
Your noise is.
Yeah.
I know it's the correct way. It's
Technically
lame.
correct is the best kind of
Correct
correct.
equals lame. Just saying.
Bless you.
Bless you, Sterling. Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and pour this.
Thumbs up for that, Joe says. Dixie says yay.
Yay.
Thank you.
People very
Poppin'
very
bottles,
excited
correct.
about popping
Whoop, whoop.
bottles.
And Carlton says, haha, Doug says, Tammy looks scared. I was not scared.
Tammy was
I
a-
was embracing it.
Her knees were shaking.
They were not.
All right, so we're just gonna take this right here and we're gonna give this a big stir.
Yeah.
Until all of that sorbet has sort of melted in here. And then, once we've done that, we're gonna put it into the freezer, and we are going to, oh good, it's stuck there. We're gonna put it in the freezer, and we're gonna get this.
Okay, so it almost comes out like what, champagne-y ice cream kind of thing?
Champagne-y, it's, oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there he
Champagne-y,
goes. He's
ice
off.
creamy, all kinds of great flavors here.
That's nice.
We're gonna put this here. I'm gonna grab a lemon and a channel knife, and just get a big old twistaroo.
Yeah, little shoestring action
Little
there.
shoestringage. Pull this out. Drop this in, and then we're gonna take that spoon, and
Is
we're
it
going
because
to
of the limoncello that it doesn't freeze completely because of the vodka in it?
the limoncello and
Right?
the oh gosh, there goes that whole thing. This is
Beautiful.
This is a disaster.
Well executed.
Thank you. It looks so nice seconds ago. I'm gonna pull this out just a touch. Yeah, it's any of the alcohol is not going to freeze, so the champagne, the
that.
limoncello,
Yeah.
that whole situation is going to give us this beautiful. It's going to give us like an almost frozen, but not. It's going to give us like that icy, slushy situation.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for. So there we have it. This is a.
See, Cocktail Lulu's already saying it. Naughty lemonade.
It's
You know me. You know what I'm going to say.
This is Tammy's Naughty Lemonade.
This is definitely going to be a naughty lemonade.
Writ large. That is the thing right there.
What's it called again? A Sgroppino.
Sgroppino. Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
It has a lot of your favorite stuff in there.
I mean,
Yeah.
everything that's
Everything
my
that
favorite.
you like, yeah.
Vodka,
Yeah.
champagne,
Yeah.
a little bit of lemon,
Yep.
a little bit of ice cream,
Yep.
or sorbet.
Yep.
I mean, what's not to like? What? What?
Just
I mean-
change Tammy's life a little bit.
What? Gotta get me some lemon sorbet.
Yeah.
I like
What you're saying is you definitely have the limoncello
I do.
and the champagne at your
I do,
house.
of course.
You need to have some lemon sorbet.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Which is kind of funny that when you were making it, I thought, ooh, this is gonna be really lemony.
Yeah.
And it's actually not. I mean, it's
Right.
lemony,
Yeah.
but not to a uncomfortable level.
Yeah.
It's very, very balanced out.
Yeah.
I don't get, you know what I don't get? I don't get the champagne part of it.
Oh, no?
Is that just to add a little bit of sweetness to even out the lemon sourness?
It should.
Because it doesn't, you don't taste the fizziness.
No,
right?
there's not going to be a lot of fizziness to it.
Just the sugar.
It's the sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, you're getting the dry wine bit of it.
Okay.
Gotcha. Champagne, even flat champagne has an interesting flavor to it. You can make Sgroppino. You can make it like right now. Like you can also if you give this a
That's
few
actually
more.
a good idea if you have flat champagne. Because sometimes you don't finish it.
Yeah.
You know, you have some brunch and you have 3 bottles or whatever with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
If there's some left over. Always put a spoon, by the way, everyone, put a spoon in the bottle, upside down, with the stem down.
Okay.
That, for some reason, and I at one point I heard why, can't remember though, it keeps it fizzy longer.
Is that right?
If you put a spoon in the top of the bottle in the fridge, for some reason the air bubbles can't get out as much, so it doesn't get as flat as quickly.
Here, try this. Will you hand me that? That glass? No,
Glass?
the glass. That one right there.
This?
Because this is a fresh Sgroppino.
Okay.
Sgroppino. This is it without having been frozen, so you're going to still get some of those bubbles. Tell me which one you like more.
Funny enough, the other one.
The other one.
This is a little
Without
bit-
the bubbles.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's more sorbet.
Yeah, right?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
the sorbet comes back to it, yeah.
It kind of makes it like a little delicious little,
come
almost
on.
like a. Well, I mean, limoncello is a digestive anyway, so this is a great
Yeah.
little after dinner, after Easter dinner.
What's so great is it actually, you can eat it in the morning, or you can drink it in the morning as a brunch drink. 3 days later, you can have it as a night
Stick
drink.
it in the freezer.
Easter. Nailed it.
Yeah?
I was trying to find out how I can squeeze this one into Easter.
There were a lot of nailed it jokes.
Nailed it. Oh, yeah, nailed
I
it.
had a lot of Romans, a lot of nailed it, a lot of like all those kinds of things. But yes, nailed it.
Nailed it.
You're cancelled. I'm not. Okay.
That's all right. That's all right. I've already been excommunicated.
From John Wick.
No, from the
Excommunicado?
excommunicated from the Catholic. Do you know this story about how I killed a pigeon in St. Peter's Square?
Oh no.
Okay, just real quick. I'm gonna tell as fast as I can.
What?
Okay, so I'm very very young, right? I'm 20.
No
I'm
excuse.
23 years old, right? I'm
very young.
traveling Europe for the first time ever, and
Yeah.
I have no money, right? I'm starving. I'm in St. Peter's Square, and I buy a sandwich, and it's a very very expensive sandwich. It's like $10. That was like my budget for the week, but I was starving, so I'm eating the sandwich, and the pigeons are dive bombing me,
Great.
trying to steal the sandwich.
Okay.
At one point, I'm like, no. I hit a bird. I hit a pigeon.
Yeah.
Knocked the pigeon out of the air.
Yeah.
Onto the ground, and it died in the middle of like in God's neighborhood.
see that?
Yeah. Oh, did people see it? The guys that
silent.
the guy that wore the national. You know, if you've ever been to Rome, the police there wear these very funny pants and very funny shirts. They're like the crazy military. So they surrounded by these guys in like 1500s
Wait,
pants.
Oh, you were in Rome?
I was in Rome. I was at St. Peter's Square. I was at St. Peter's Square.
no.
And so they told me in pretty good English, I'll say.
You
These guys-
were a band from that country.
they said, listen, you're no longer allowed to be, first of all, they said, you're not allowed back here in St. Peter's Square.
Yeah.
Second of all, you're not allowed to be Catholic anymore.
Okay.
So I wasn't Catholic to begin with,
Yeah.
but if I ever decided to,
Yeah.
can't be Catholic.
Wow.
It's a very fast
You're
story.
excommunicado.
I was excommunicado without ever being incommunicado.
So you know exactly what photo will show up if you come into Italy.
Yeah.
They're going to scan your passport.
Yeah.
This photo, where you're hitting the pigeon.
No. And I'm holding a sandwich too.
Like a sandwich. That will show up for the the TSA of Italy.
Kyle called me a birderer.
Correct. Birderer.
Thank you,
exactly.
Kyle. I'm a birderer.
I'm not a bird fan.
I'm
but
a
there's
birderer.
no need for that. Yeah.
Kyle.
Birderer.
Murder. A group
Murder.
of crows is called a murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Kush,
love.
a birderer.
I'm a birderer.
Yeah.
I love most birds. I hated that one in particular. It was a very expensive sandwich. Shall we get to the next cocktail?
Clearly, you murdered a life for that. So yes, let's get on to drink number 3.
Drink number 3.
Nailed it.
Drink number 3 is called the Nearly Dead Rabbit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called the Nearly Dead Rabbit Coffee Cocktail. The Dead Rabbit and Groggery is an amazing bar in New York City, and they make a wonderful cocktail called the Coffee Cocktail. The funny thing about the Coffee Cocktail, it's been around for forever. It's been around since the late early 1900s. No coffee.
Oh.
Zero coffee in it. It was just a misnomer. Right? It just had no coffee in it at all. And also, the original one had no bitters. So technically also not a cocktail.
See, everything is wrong with that.
Yes, everything's wrong.
There's food in Austria, for example, yummy. It's called Leberkäse. Leberkäse, right?
Love cake.
No, it's liver cheese.
Oh, liver cheese.
Right? No liver in it, no cheese.
Yeah.
But it's like a thick piece of warm bologna that
Sure.
you have in a sandwich. Has nothing to do with liver or cheese. It's fantastic. Anyway, coffee
You've
cocktail.
sold me. Yeah, I'm in.
Come on.
So it's the coffee cocktail. Has no coffee.
Yeah.
Originally was not a cocktail. But it's I made it on my show. It's very nice. But the Dead Rabbit and Groggery has their version of it.
Yeah.
And the Dead Rabbit and Groggery, and bless their hearts, have very specific ingredients to use for it. Oh. We don't have those ingredients. So this is the Nearly.
Dean couldn't get them.
Well, listen.
Get them at some
I'll be
store.
I'll be fair to Dean. We've been ragging on him a little bit. If he does owe you money, though, please join the group.
Yes.
I'm sure there has to be, at this point, there has to be a class action. some of the ingredients are very difficult
Like
to get your
what?
hands on. Well, like specific ports.
The coffee cocktail doesn't sound...
Well, let's get into it then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
so let's make it. So we're gonna start over here. It calls for a specific type of port.
Okay.
We do not have a specific type of port. We have port. So we're gonna be using this ruby port. Mm-hmm. It's a wine.
Yeah.
It's very
Why not?
nice. We're gonna be putting in 1 ounce of this lovely ruby port. Look at that.
Who doesn't like a little bit of port? I like it with an ice cube in it. I'm one of those people that drinks red wine.
Yeah.
I know it's it's a no-no. It's a no-no. But I like drinking chilled red wine.
Sure, why not?
With ice cubes in it.
I love it.
You know?
A little bit of extra water. Never hurt anybody.
We're just chilling it down. I'm not a room temperature drink
Right.
person.
Okay.
So I like it with a little ice cubes.
We're gonna shake this one hard then.
Sure.
Calls for a very specific
What we got
Irish
here?
whiskey.
Oh.
We do not have a very specific Irish whiskey. We have Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh. When you don't have enough
Why does that
money
name
for
sound
regular Irish
familiar?
whiskey. I don't know. Oh yeah.
Oh, isn't it Senator?
He was the Supreme Court justice. Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
That's Trader Joe's.
This is
That's
Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's?
This is Trader Joe's version. Trader Joe's sometimes is able to give you all the right stuff. Like
Vodka of the gods.
you may never have
Yes.
heard of Kavanaugh,
Yeah.
but Trader Joe's doesn't like put out bad liquor. They're liquor you never heard of, and
Vodka
nice and
of
cheap.
the
So
gods.
listen. My house is full of Trader Joe's liquors. I love them. Some of their scotches, out of this world. Anyway, this is 1 ounce of an Irish whiskey. And then we're going to be putting in, we have this Nuku again. This thing's been making a lot of appearances on the show recently.
this.
We're going to go ahead and put in 1 full ounce of this is just bourbon cream, right?
Kind of weird ingredients. So
A lot of weird ingredients.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, certainly.
It's not getting me excited right now.
Yeah, it's out there. It's certainly out there. We're going to be putting in 1/2 ounce of some simple syrup.
Okay.
Do we have any nutmeg, gentlemen?
Oh. Nutmeg. Do we have nutmeg?
Nutmeg?
In
Do we have any
the
nutmeg in the house? Is it underneath there?
Sometimes we.
Is it somewhere in here? Oh, we'll find it.
Oh, in the.
We'll get it. We'll get
the
it
jar.
eventually.
Yeah.
All right. We're also going to take one of these. You ever heard of these? The incredible edible egg.
Yes.
Crack that whole thing, and don't even worry about separating the yolk and
Do you know what
the
Easter
whites.
has to do with the eggs?
Well, it was pagan, right? Like it was started off as like a celebration of the.
It is fertility.
Fertility,
It's
yeah.
the beginning of spring.
Yeah.
And nothing gets more life into on Earth than
Right.
rabbits.
That's right.
And it was all a celebration of of
those guys
of
certainly.
new, and also together with, of course, Jesus Christ rising again.
Right.
New life, new beginnings, rising again. So that's why it's the bunny and the eggs.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the egg works really well in here. It's going to make it very thick. One thing I did forget, the
Bitters?
the dead rabbit
Yes.
does put in some bitters. Again, very specific bitters from a very specific town that clearly only they know about.
Oh.
We're going to use Angostura bitters from
Okay.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
2 big dashes of that.
Is that just a normal standard Angostura, or the orange bitters?
No,
or
no,
what was it? The
just
standard
normal
ketchup of bartenders.
Yeah, the ketchup.
Okay.
Yeah, bartender's ketchup, Angostura bitters. We're going to give this a dry shake
I'm
first.
stuck. We don't that often use a whole egg. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, it's a nice flip. There's a lot going on in this.
Your spirit says a whole egg. Oh yes.
A whole egg.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you want a lot of egg in here. We want to get this really sort of shook up first.
Yeah.
So that we can start to see. Yeah, you can start to see that it really is coming together.
Yeah.
It has a
Foaming up.
Yeah, foaming up. We want that egg to get all mixed, become part of the drink.
Yeah.
We're gonna just take one of these guys. We're gonna crack it so that we have ice to.
Okay.
There we go.
Right.
So we have ice to shake. There we go. All right, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Exhausted.
Wow.
It is called the coffee cocktail.
Breaking out in a sweat here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Whew. It's called the coffee cocktail. 1 sec.
What do you need?
Oh, just do we have a strainer? Do we have a non-used strainer?
Oh.
Here, we have this one right here.
Yep.
We're gonna go here. Strain this one. No ice.
I like that you're putting it into a cup that would normally be used for something that's warm.
Well, it's a
Just to
coffee cup.
Give you the I know, I love it.
Yeah,
I
so
think it's great.
we have this lovely coffee
I mean,
cocktail.
come on.
Thank you. That
Come
is,
on.
we call that a competition pour. When you are in cocktail competitions, one thing that they do rate you on is how close to the top you can get it. Yeah, absolutely. Because if you
Well, do they check the tins afterwards and be like, oh, that was a perfect
They
measurement?
will absolutely check the
They will
tins
check the
afterwards.
tins?
Absolutely. We're gonna take just a little nutmeg here, and we are going to sprinkle our nutmeg right there on top.
Look at that.
And there we have it. The nearly dead rabbit
Dead rabbit.
cocktail, coffee cocktail with no coffee anywhere in there.
We should rename it to the nearly dead pigeon.
Well-
Well, no, he did actually.
That pigeon did.
Yeah, okay.
That pigeon did not make it.
Okay.
You know what's nice though? He was real close to the gates of heaven.
That's true.
He was right there.
I mean, he was in the mecca of
right.
Catholicism right
If you're gonna
there.
die
I mean, come
somewhere,
on.
St. Peter's Square is one of the best places to die.
Yeah,
You're
either that or
welcome,
Vatican
pigeon.
City. I mean, either or, you're right there.
Since then, I have been trying to befriend crows, just in case there is like a bird holy war.
You know how you can?
Give them shiny things.
Exactly.
Yes,
They
absolutely.
love
They
stealing
love
shiny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do this nearly dead Easter bunny. What?
The nearly dead rabbit
Oh yeah.
coffee cocktail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cheers.
Yeah.
It smells interesting. Oh, and it tastes completely different, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, it's the nutmeg on top that's going to be the smell.
Yeah, that too, because
Yeah.
you smell the port.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Port, absolutely.
You get a hint of whiskey. Mm-hmm. Nutmeg, obviously.
Yeah.
But then it tastes smooth.
Yeah.
And like that.
Roll it out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like a little smooth little snaky drink.
Yeah.
And some ice shards.
Some ice shards. Yeah.
Some ice shards. This is so strange because I don't think we've that often had a drink on here that has red wine or port
Right.
mixed with whiskey,
Yeah.
mixed with nuku,
Right. Bourbon. Bourbon cream. I mean.
bourbon
Yeah.
cream
Yeah.
with some bitters in it though.
Yeah.
And has an egg.
Yeah.
So my
You
mind,
just described that cocktail to the T.
my mind
perfectly,
is.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You
Not that
remember
far
everything?
gone yet.
Yeah.
Not that far gone yet. It is odd. I'm tasting like 20 different drinks.
Sure.
In one drink.
Yeah.
But fantastic.
Yeah.
Is it one of my favorites? Don't know yet.
Let
Let me bring out the other ones.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Let me bring out the
yeah.
other ones. First.
She doesn't know yet.
Don't know yet. Wait, that was the second one.
That was the second one.
Oh no, was
No,
that?
that's sorry. That was the first. That was the corpse
That's
driver
the corpse
first.
driver.
And then there's the Sgroppino.
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 I mean, it's kind of difficult to choose, to be honest,
Sure.
because they all have their moments.
Right.
Especially for Easter Sunday get together.
Yeah.
These are like the perfect moments throughout the day.
Right.
To be honest, this would be sort of a get you going.
Yeah.
This would be an after dinner cleanser. Just get the party started where everyone's grabbing the karaoke microphones and stuff at Easter Sunday.
And I'm gonna take a guess. This, by your reaction, is to get people out of your house.
And then this one?
And then they will leave the house.
This is the goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Okay, bye, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, don't come back.
This is where the Irish exit was
Yeah,
invented.
that's right.
Hence the whiskey in here.
Yeah.
But no, it is great. I just need to get used to that taste,
Sure. Yeah.
which doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just it's very new.
The coffee.
It's very new for me.
The coffee
this taste.
cocktail I definitely had, and I think I had it on Drinker or Stinker.
Okay.
Where we were trying to find out whether it tasted like coffee even a little bit.
No.
It does not. It does
Just
not taste
definitely
anything
doesn't.
like coffee. It is completely. It was a poorly named cocktail.
Yeah.
But it is at least to me, I always find coffee cocktails to be very interesting. They'll change with what you put into them.
Yeah.
This was, I think, about as cheaply as we could make this cocktail. You can get.
I bet you if we got the ingredients,
Yeah.
it wouldn't make that much of a difference.
No, I don't think it would.
I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
You have all the basic main sort of tastes
Yeah.
of all the stuff.
Right.
I cannot imagine it making so much of a difference.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick a winner, honestly, I mean, this is always one of my favorites because you brought in the Sgroppino. Sgroppino
Yeah.
from Venezia. I'm gonna go. We don't have lemon sorbet cocktails in here that often.
We've never had one.
And it has, I mean, it's a winner. I mean,
That's the
vodka,
most.
champagne, lemon.
That's the most Tamee cocktail
Come
I've
on.
ever seen. Like ever. That is such a Tamee. Champagne. You love the the limoncello, the vodka. There's in there, and then it's a little bit of dessert. Come on,
I know, you like cleansing your palate.
cleansing the palate.
Tastes like a naughty lemonade. Got a little vodka in there too.
She said it. Everybody has to drink.
It is. Naughty lemonade.
Naughty
Absolutely.
lemonade.
Dixie says choose number 2. See?
Yeah.
Number 2 for
There
her
it
as
is.
well. Thank you so much. All right, what a great Good Friday
Good Friday.
episode.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed it as well.
We're getting into it.
Please always remember to like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Check out our shorts, especially our Ring of Fire video. It's now at, I think, 5.3 million views. 5.5
million
Wow, we're already
views,
up
yeah.
again. All right, our Ring of Fire video has 5.5 million views, which is great. And we're heading on to 50,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed to our stuff. And always remember to click that notification bell because every time we blast out some of our videos so that you don't miss out on some of these videos that are going viral right now. If you want to hop onto our Patreon page, it's patreon.com/mixcocktailhour. And that's it. What's your show tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow at
What's going on?
youtube.com/CushTender.
Yeah.
Join me for Easter.
Yeah.
We are doing chocolate cocktails. So it is the chocolate cocktail show. We will be doing nothing but cocktails involving chocolate. If you are a chocoholic,
Yeah.
we are making those cocktails tomorrow.
Yeah.
youtube.com/CushTender. That is at 6 p.m. So an hour later than this one, Pacific time. Join me tomorrow. And let's make some chocolate cocktails. Come on.
Yeah, make the Sgroppino.
No.
With
We've
the
had enough.
chocolate.
We've had enough.
With the
Sgroppino. Oh yeah, there's
chocolate.
youtube.com/CushTender. Yes,
There
thank
it
you.
is.
Mix Cocktail Hour. Subscribe. Chocolate tomorrow.
Chocolate tomorrow on your channel.
Yeah.
It is a goodbye from us. Tune in again when we're here next week. We love you so much. Mwah. I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Happy Easter, everyone. Cheerio.